property owners, do you know that your property may be making you money while you are losing the money? This is not because the property is bad, but because of the things you are not paying attention to. Now, one thing many property owners overlook is land use charge or property related government charges. Now, let me make you understand this, that owning a property comes with responsibilities, and ignoring them doesn't make them disappear. They still remain there. But some of you can even say, I don't live there now. I don't stay in that property. I only give it out for rent. This doesn't necessarily mean that you are free from these property related obligations. Whether you live there, maybe you even rent it out. In fact, you even leave it vacant. Maybe you use it for business. This doesn't mean that it has disappeared. You need to understand the obligation attached to your property. Here is where many landlords get it wrong. So many landlords focus on rent collections, knowing the day the rent will due, and telling the tenants, your rent is due, so time you need to pay. Some getting the tenant to occupy the property. Some they focus on the repair. Some even focus on increasing the rent, but they forget about the cost of keeping the property compliant and properly maintained. And this is the biggest lesson. Property ownership is not just about collecting rent. In case you don't know, it is about the income plus compliance plus documentation plus proper management. You see, all these things you need to pay attention to it. If you ignore one for too long, this might eventually affect the money you are making from that property. Now, think about it this way. You bought a property to create wealth. So, you should not only ask, how much rent am I collecting? But you also need to ask, how much am I actually keeping? Yes, you should ask about this. You should not just rely on the rent you are collecting alone. This is where proper property management becomes important. Now, between you and I, let's be honest, or let me even say, be honest with me. When was the last time you reviewed all the costs, obligations, and documents attached to your property? Not just the rent, so I'm not talking about the rent. When last? Many of us cannot answer this. Which means your property deserves a financial health care, or let me say a financial health check too. To know more about this, you need to stay tuned on my page, as I will be coming up with so many series. Thank you.